I'm feeling good about it. It was just another stop along the way, just trying to get better technically in both those events. So I think I was able to accomplish that, and the times are what they are, and I'm pretty happy with some of the takeaways that I had from the meet.
What are those big takeaways?
Just focusing on a lot of the technical things like race strategy or kind of the technique in my 50 free and breathing in the 100 free starts, just kind of the little things that help drop time.
What did you think of the knockout format?
I don't know. I mean, it's very interesting. You definitely have to strategize quite a bit, and I don't think I've ever done heart rate before 50 free, but I did a little bof just so that I could kind of have more endurance heading into that. Just trying to hope to make the third round, so kind of have a little bit of tactical kind of strategy for that.
And you had kind of a Cal Stanford Pac-12 semifinal and the final.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, just going into that, you kind of have to be on your A game with it's a 50 free, so you don't want to get knocked out. So it doesn't matter who's in the heat. You just kind of want to make sure that you're getting on to the next round.
So most of the attention this week as far as professional stuff's been on Katie signing her deal with TYR. But you have that decision coming up soon as well. What are your big goals as a professional, aside from obviously winning more in the pool? What is it you want to do to make a difference out of the pool?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to be an inspiration to people who may feel out of place, or just an inspiration to people to kind of think outside the box. I'm a minority in the sport, so I kind of get those questions of like, why did I choose to swim? So I kind of just want to be an inspiration to people to go after anything and everything they hope for, because they shouldn't be bound by stereotypes. And I don't know, I just kind of want to bring excitement to the sport of swimming, and kind of just, like I said, just really be an inspiration to anybody and everybody that they can do whatever they put their mind to.
Simone, when last night when you and Penny get up to the starting blocks, it does rekindle thoughts of Rio in that night. It's been 2 years. That was such a ceiling breaking, if you will, performance. What has changed? Did that performance change you, or have you changed swimming world through that performance?
I guess the performance kind of solidified, I think, my purpose in the sport. I think I kind of realized the impact that I could have on people with the position that I'm in, but I always set goals, and I don't think that's ever changed or kind of changed like how I think about the sport of swimming. I continue to work hard to reach those goals and get better individually, and I think kind of getting better personally is the most important for me.
Are you done with classes?
I have a paper due at noon tomorrow, and then I'm done, but then I won't be done until March. So I'll be done for summer.
So you don't graduate next weekend?
I walk. I don't get my degree, but technically I graduate. I'm getting my degree, and I think that's all that matters.
Yeah. And so what have you seen change in the last 2 years? Do more minorities of all types, boys, girls, did they come and sort of glom onto you? And have you had to give us an anecdote of something that's happened that's been cool?
Honestly, I think anybody and everybody. I don't think it's necessarily tied just to minorities. I think I'm not exactly sure what people see in me. I think they kind of, like I said, I think they see like excitement and fun and just the aspect of kind of thinking outside the box and going for whatever you believe in. Because any kid has told me that I'm their favorite swimmer. It's not just tied to minorities. So like I said, I just want to be an inspiration to little boys and girls and even adults to kind of go after all their hopes and dreams. And if you work hard, you can achieve them.
So what happened on Friday? Did somebody try to take you out?
So I was warming up before, like just my general meet warm up. So it was before the 100 fly, and I was doing backstroke in the warm up pool, and I kind of got on somebody's feet, and I thought they were going to stop at the wall, and I turned over, and they're pushing off as I'm coming in, and we kind of smacked heads. And at first I tried to brush it off and kind of deal with it, but my head started hurting pretty bad, and I tried the 100 fly, and I just decided, after talking to the doctors, that it was best to kind of be cautious if it was a concussion, and just see how I was feeling when I woke up in the morning. And in the morning I had a little bit of headache, but I don't know. I'm so used to pushing through the pain every day in practice. So I wanted to try the 100 free. So we just took it one step at a time. We went through warm up, and I was like, okay, I think I can swim the 100 free, and that's kind of what happened.
Where are you business-wise right now? Do you have an agent? Do you know maybe when you'll be signing some sort of contract?
I do not know yet when I will be signing some sort of contract. I think I want to sign with somebody who's in line with my beliefs and my mission and the goal I have outside of the pool. Obviously, swimming performance is important, but I know the impact that I can have on people. So I kind of want to sign with companies that are going to help me elevate that part of my personality and the part of my mission that's really important to me.
Do you have an agent yet?
I will not be announcing my agent yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's yes. I
have an agent, but
I'm shutting you down.
Yes,
dude.
I will not be announcing that.
So
Okay.
does I mean, like a lot of talk with Reese out of DC. He's coming to Cal, I guess. So is that great that just the strength in numbers like the Warriors? If there's more minority symbols, it becomes more normal.
Yeah, I definitely think it's important. Representation is very important, and kind of at the age of 12 is when I asked my mom, why are there many other people who look like me in the sport of swimming? And we looked up the research and found that there are some of the people that look like me out there. And I think that was kind of when I realized that swimming was bigger than myself. And then Rio was when I really thought swimming was bigger than myself. And I think it's really important to kind of have those role models for people to feel like, yeah, swimming is for me. I don't have to stick to basketball or track or volleyball. So I think that's really important, and hopefully I think the most important thing is saving lives, and I think just me being out there, Reese being out there, Leah Neal being out there and swimming so well is getting people to even want to try swimming and try learning how to swim and being safe around the water. And I think that's the most important, as opposed to, I want to keep swimming and win gold medals, which would be cool, but saving somebody's life, I think, is more rewarding to me.
Were you at the Make a Splash stops, any of those this week?
I was not. I actually had a final on Wednesday, and that was when they had the Make a Splash stop at Stanford, so I was really bummed to miss it. I wish they kind of would have pushed it back a little later. But I actually went to the Make a Splash stop last year in Houston with Cullen, and that really opened my eyes, and it's definitely something I want to continue to be a part of.
Yeah. How do you deal with your hair from this?
I just kind of rinse it, wash it, condition it. I feel like I should come up with a better answer because everybody asks me that. But you just kind of have to get into the routine, and I've kind of been a strong advocate that it's just hair, and me swimming and winning is more important than what my hair looks like. My mom's probably not happy with that answer because she cares more than I do, but just finding ways to kind of really just be comfortable in my own skin. And I've had to do that since I've been swimming, and hair is also a part of it. My hair is not going to look like everybody else's on the deck, and I'm okay with that.
Thanks, Simone.
Yeah.